Good afternoon, everybody. High Mileage Rider here, and this is the first ride of the 2021 season. Yeehaw! As you can see, my roads are still a little bit slushy, but I came out yesterday and I actually chopped out the sidewalk so that I could get out onto the road. That's when you know you really need to go for a ride. Today is the afternoon of March 4th, 2021. It is currently a beautiful sunny day, and it is plus 7 degrees. Seems like it's been a really long winter, even though my last ride last year was in the first week in November. So really, I've only had 4 months without riding this year, which is pretty darn good. As far as Canadian winters go, I'm sure we're going to get a little more snow, but you know, you just can't pass up these beautiful sunny days when they come. The roads are fine. A little bit of gravel here and there, but that's not too bad. We are riding an adventure bike, so it just adds to the adventure. Luckily, I only have to ride about, maybe 800 meters until I get out of this neighborhood, and then I am directly on the highway. So that's really nice. I will see you when we are on the highway. So as you can see, we still have a fair amount of snow, a little bit of snow out in the farms, sides of the roads. It is only the second week of March, so I guess we can't be too picky. I know the continental U.S. has gotten hammered this winter with snowstorms, and don't envy you living over there, as cold as it does get in Canada and as much snow as we normally get in the winter. I'm really excited about this year of riding, even with COVID restrictions. I think it's going to be an awesome year. We got to make it what we can. We're going to try and get about 7 or 8 videos out for you this year, along with our normal rides on weekends, because we won't be able to do any longer trips because of COVID, and they're really trying to cut down on intra-provincial travel within Canada. So I think all of our riding will be in Alberta. In addition to that, though, I've got some new riding gear this year that I want to do a review of. It looks like really good quality, but I'll surprise you with it when we do that video. That one will be for when it's a little bit warmer. Also going to do a video of some new bikes that my buddies have purchased over the winter. Ride and review of their bikes. Unfortunately, there won't be any test ride days at most or all of the dealerships in Canada due to COVID. Not at this point anyways. Things could change in the summer. Going to do a review of some new vlogging equipment that I got over the winter to try and make it a little easier to bring you guys content. Going to do a 1-year review in middle to end of June of this bike. Currently at about 16,800 kilometers after 4 months of riding. So after March, April, May, June, end of June, which will be 8 months or a full riding season in Canada, I should be at about 35 to 37,000 kilometers. And I'll have a much better idea of how this bike is going to load up, do what I want. We were hoping to do a couple of trips. We still have our registration from Sturgis that got rolled over from 19 to 20 and then 20 to 21, but of course the borders are still closed. Then we thought about doing the BC Wander, which is a off-road riding experience where you're doing geocaching for points based on an app that they download to your phone. All off-road, other than riding on the highway to get there. The off-road portion, we were going to be in the adventure class, which is the easiest one. So it would be gravel roads, very light water crossings, a little bit of single track, grassy, not too crazy, but the scenery would be amazing. Unfortunately, that is in British Columbia, and due to them not wanting intra-provincial travel within Canada at this point, I think we are going to not register for it, and then we will just see, depending on what's happening with COVID, if we can just go out and ride the route a couple weeks before they would have done the Wander. There's some horsies out today. I have seen one other motorcycle out today. It was an older fellow on a Can-Am Spider going the other direction, and of course I didn't have the camera on. Today I'm only going to be riding about maybe an hour, hour and a half. Oh, the temperature's already down to 6 degrees from 8, so I'm going to be turning around here right away because I don't want to get too cold, because that's just crazy. Just wanted to get out, sow the oats, and I mean, if for no other reason, it's to tell my buddies that I rode while they were stuck at home. Steve's bike is in his shed under a wall of snow. Keith's bike at this point is non-existent because it hasn't been delivered to his house yet. Maybe they found out his credit was no good. I don't know. So yeah, we're looking forward to some great rides this year. We're going to put knobby tires on the bikes for off-road riding. I'm going to get a pair of the Shinko 804, 805 because from the reviews I've read on a bike like mine, they're supposed to work pretty well. They are a 50-50 tire, and really, until I know I really want to do it, I don't want to go spend $600 on a set of knobbies that I may take off after a few weeks if I don't like them. The Shinkos here are only like $270 installed for 2 tires, so that is a pretty good deal. Even in the winter, the prairies are beautiful. Well, thanks for coming for a ride with me today. Soon, the roads will be all clear of ice, and this will not be the way that I have to get back home. And eventually I'll be able to get out on the road. But until then, the sidewalk works just fine. We'll see you on the next video. I'll wait till it's a little warmer, so I think we'll do the ride review of my new riding gear on the next video. Until then, make sure to keep the rubber side down and your right hand cranked.